Hi guys, how's it going? And welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting video that we've been wanting, we needed, and you guys are here to watch. It is today's market watch. This is the first one of Update 5. We did one the day of Update 5. Now we're coming back 1 week later, seeing what has changed and seeing the values of current day items. Now, before we get into this, I'm going to explain to you guys what a market watch is. As per usual, if you guys are a new viewer of the channel, welcome. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you guys can see more content like this. If you guys are not new to this channel, well, stay tuned because we have such a great market watch that's going to happen today. We have lots of new items, lots of volatile prices, lots of crazy things going on in the market right now, and I believe it's very important for you guys to understand what a market watch is. So the way a market watch works is we evaluate last week's prices, and then we take those understandings of those ideas, those items, and then we compare those to what they are today. And then we tell you if they've gone up or down. Now, as a result of this, there are some brand new items in the entire meta right now that weren't there last week. So they're kind of at a weird spot. Some people are selling things or trading things for super high values. Some people are trading these things for super low. And we're here to tell you what's a win, what's a loss, and help you guys in your trading wins. Trading wins, trading gains in the future. So let's get right into what last week's prices were so that we can tell you what this week's prices are and see if those are a win. Okay, so let's get into it. Last week, these were generally what Candy Cane was sitting at. P-Bag, J-Fit, and Flowers. Mind you, these were last week's, okay? Not this week's, they were last week's. We'll explain to you guys what we've seen from last week's to this week's, so it'll be very crystal clear for you guys. So yeah, you guys could see generally P-Bag, J-Fit, and Flowers for Candy Cane, plus stuff, plus ads for Candy Cane. That's generally what people were offering for it. I can't tell you if anybody actually got those trades, but those were very common. Flowers was sitting at QFit plus ads, QFit plus for Flowers. Now, I think it's really low. I think it's actually higher than that nowadays. And I think, like I said, for Candy Cane, I feel like there's a little bit more of a bargaining chip in the meta right now, and I'll explain that later. But yeah, I feel like Flowers has definitely gone up this update, and I don't think it's sitting around QFit. But then again, QFit has also gone up, so I'm not exactly sure. It's probably QFit ads, we'll see. P-Bag, probably around the same place, maybe a little bit lower or a little bit higher, depending, because GPO is supposed to be coming free this week. I'm not sure. So currently, it's probably around J-Fit Flowers. I'm assuming a little bit less just because of some of the items, like I said, but we don't know for sure. I'll tell you guys that in the later part of the video. PCC, we only seen 2 trades for this, like 4 candy canes and a prestige bag plus ads. I don't know if that's too much or too little right now. Now there's Santa Hat. Santa Hat being roughly around the same things of what we've seen in past videos. Ball head plus ads. Santa Hat's really been going up. Tall elf hat, this is like old elf hat, by the way, which was roughly around Magu, where Wings was. Yeah, so that's last week's. Star Shades was around Mara. That's something that you guys could see very commonly. Trident was roughly around Goro. I don't think there's any changes there. Bells was around Tori ads. I think it's probably around there. It might be a little bit more now. Elo is one of the items I'm actually interested in seeing. Elo is going for roughly around all fruits. I think they were kind of overselling it there, but I think it actually might be the real price now, so we'll see. Next thing that we have is J-Fit. Now, J-Fit is in a weird spot because J-Fit was Flowers, Q-Fit, ads, Flowers, Q-Fit, ads, or big ads. I'm not exactly sure if that's still correct. I think it might be like there's another contender in the meta, and I'm not sure if that's exactly where it's going to be, but we'll see. My prediction has it might be a little bit higher. Q-Fit. Oh yeah, we were doing flowers earlier. So Q-Fit. Q-Fit was 1 times all fruits. That's what Elo's price was roughly. And like you guys can see here, generally people were offering a lot of ball heads for it. Next thing is wings. Wings was either Magu ads or Pika. Now this is the prediction list from last week's video. So don't be like that's not the value right now, because we're going through the first section. So roughly around Magu or Pika, I think generally that's where it's probably sitting. It might be more closer to Pika now. Cupid wand, people were trading it at weird prices. Last time I checked, people were saying it was Magu. People were saying it was Mara. I'm kind of interested to see where it kind of settled down. Now, Cupid Battle Axe, I said this last week, but some people were trying to get Magu. Some people were trying to get Hiei. Some people were trying to get Coffin Boat. This, like, some people were trying to get Pika. Like, that's crazy to me. And even a Tori. I think people were just overhyping it before Update 5 and trying to make value. But it's probably lower than that. It's probably around, I don't know, Mara, Goro, something like that. Jester Scythe, Tori ads, that's pretty consistent with last week. I think it's probably going to be a little bit different now. Jester Box was around Goro, Mara, something like that from what we found. Obviously, only 2 sample sizes, so take that with a grain of salt. Next thing, hey guys, hey, thank you so much for the 2 cheers. Cupid Axe isn't even worth Mara or Goro. It's worth Yomi. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We'll see. Jester Hat is Jester Hat's roughly around Mara. That's what it's been going for. It's been going for Goro too, but now people are trying to push it for Magu last week, so we'll see if that changed. Now, again, we'll see with Lancer. Lancer has actually gone up a full tier of fruit. Now it's roughly around Magu from what I can understand. Some people have actually got successful trades with Pika. I think that's plausible. I don't know if it's always going to happen, but we'll see if that's kind of the value. People are trying to value Holofang at the same price. Holofang being closer to Pika now than ever, but before it was standing around Magu, but we'll see if that's the case. Ballhead has taken an incredible rise from what I understand. Some people were trying to get all fruits for it. Tori plus ads was where it was before, the week before that. It's probably up in value, I think, Ballhead. Anniversary hat is kind of a gimmick, honestly, probably around Hiei, if that. Festival Shield got a buff, so Festival Shield probably is actually around Mara now. We'll see. Elo Egg's an interesting one. Elo Egg's always going to go up every single update, so I'm assuming it is just as valuable as QFit, because QFit has raised at the exact same level, so we'll see if that's the case. However, I do know it was QFit plus ads, which is all fruits plus ads. I don't know if that's still the case. And lastly, we found 1 flamingo boat trade, which was all fruits. We'll see if that's even accurate. The week before, we saw it for a Tori. I'm not exactly sure if somebody will get that trade. All right, so here are the items we're going to go over. If you guys don't see any items here, disclaimer, there's way too many items that I don't think are as valuable. I just took the ones that I think are going to be the most valuable, and we're going to analyze those. If there's something I missed this week, don't worry, we'll cover it next week. And yeah, so All Seeing Eye, Moria Scissors, Shusui, Gauntlets, Brooks Violin, Brooks Guitar, Soul Cane. These are the big weapons right here, and this is the big moneymaker right here. The humongous moneymaker. Oops. The humongous moneymaker right here. Some people are overselling it. Some people are underselling it. We'll see if that's even the case today. Then we'll have Bat Swarm, obviously a rare item. Ryuma's Scarf, one of the best scarves in the game. Soul King's Scarf, apparently very good. Shades, very good. The top hat's the best items in the game, obviously. Necklaces, and then we have 4 outfits. Now, I was going to add Borge's outfit, and maybe I will, but we'll see. if we find even any of those on the trade market. And then last but not least, normally I don't do fruit, but this week's a special occasion. We will do the 4 fruit that has come to GPO this update. We'll see what we can do with finding the actual values on these fruits. All right, boys, I'll see you guys in the next part of the video. And if you guys have any questions before that, make sure you guys post them in the comment section below after you watch the entire video, because we do this for you guys to make sure that you guys get the most accurate trades today in GPO. And we're back. How's it going, boys? We just finished going through all the trades. We went through all the items. Some things are a lot more expensive than you guys think, and some things are a lot cheaper than you guys think. And here's the like summary. Some items are a lot easier to find than others, and it comes down to supply and demand. And there's some items that are worth a lot simply because not a lot of people have them, and I'll get to them as we get there. But nonetheless, let's get right into it. Tons and tons of good news here. Loads of candy canes, like you guys can see. Lots of trades for 2 times the Millennium Eye, whatever it's called, All-Seeing Eye, plus one of the unobtainables. I think that's generally where candy cane's sitting right now. 2 times eyes plus an unobtainable, or an eye, mochi, plus ads. You'll see that's kind of like where they've been sitting lately. Yeah, pretty much. And some people are trying to overprice it for 3 eyes. I think that might be a little too much for regular candy cane, because the conversation starts to get into PCC territory when you have 3 of them. Now you have bag, J-Fit, eye. I think that might be a little bit too much, but who knows? Maybe it's all right. The standard J-Fit, P-bag, and Q-Fit. That's kind of where all that kind of stuff is. We keep moving. Now we got some flowers. So you guys are gonna wonder, how did you guys find so many flower trades? Yeah, I have no idea either. So don't ask me in the comments like you guys normally do. Boys, does anybody have flowers? I need flowers. Send flowers, boys. It's my funeral. I just spent $600 on 3 all-seeing eyes. Send flowers, boys. Listen, okay? It's hard to find flowers. Let me just say that, okay? Let me just say that. Continuing on, flowers is like P-bag plus J-Fit. I think that's pretty standard. Or Q-Fit, ball head, and Elo egg is probably generally where it sits. Now, you guys see Soul Cane here. Soul Cane has a very unique price point, and you guys will see that as we go. Continuing. Yeah, so that's pretty much kind of where flowers is sitting. Pretty much an unobtainable or 2 unobtainables plus ads. P-bag is like 1 P-bag for a Millennium Eye. That's what a lot of people were trying to get for it. I don't know if anybody got it. I just seen there's a lot of trades going for it. I haven't seen the reverse though. Not very many offers for the P-bag in reverse. But yeah, flowers, Q-Fit for P-bag. I think it's a little more than that, but it's generally around that price point. That's what we found. Also, just to let you guys know, we've been doing this for like 4 hours, so a lot of people will wonder like, oh, well, you only have such a small sample size. Well, we have people who go down the list as more things are coming, but I'm actually going up the list, right? So I'm going past I'm going back a few hours, right, when I'm doing this. So we're actually getting like a wider range, even if we're just skimming through. So moving on, next thing is PCC. We actually found a really good trade for PCC today, which was 2 candy canes for PCC, or a candy cane and a Millennium Eye for PCC, though that was an offer for it. We do see a PCC wanted 2 CCs, which is a very good trade, I think, especially because you could probably get more than that. Okay, now Santa Hat. Santa Hat is like 3 of the good items, like you guys can see, or 1 of the unobtainable items. I'm kind of torn, because realistically I think this is an overpriced, and I think this is undervaluing it. So I think it's somewhere in between, because Qfit and Elo are pretty much the same price right now, like 1 times all fruits, a little bit more than that obviously, but some people will say 2 times all fruits. But if that's the case, people are still trading Elo for Qfit and Qfit for Elo right now, so you guys have to explain that. But yeah, somewhere's in between there. Now I did add this just so people would stop asking about this. What is cores worth right now? I saw plenty of Goro for both cores right now. Plenty. I saw Hiei for both cores, but I didn't think I was going to do cores at the time. So I did this near the end, but so many Goro for both cores. And this also explains why Gauntlets is also at Goro. So you guys will see that as we go through as well. Now, and this analysis will make a lot of sense once we get to Trident, because Trident is also trading for cores. So if Trident's trading for cores and Goro's trading for cores, then Trident is Goro and Goro is cores and cores is Trident. And the same thing goes for the Gauntlets. So there you guys go. You guys got your analysis right there. Next thing, it's Tall Hat, Hiei. Pretty general. It's not the old one. Now the old one is going for Kage or Magu plus ads or Hollow Fang plus ads. Now the Star Shades, some people want Hiei. That's a really good trade because a lot of people are trying to get Mara for it. I think Mara is a little bit too much for it actually, so it's probably somewhere as Goro plus. That's why you see people trying to trade it for both cores, which makes sense. And you guys can kind of see why Yomi plus ads equals kind of the same thing. Now, Trident, just like I said, generally around like the Goro standpoint right now. I do think they're undervaluing for Shusui, but maybe Shusui's around that price. We'll see when we get down there. So next, Bells. Bells is around the same price as it's always been. Tori Pika, Tori ads, that kind of stuff. It's been there forever, and that's why you guys can see Bells kind of pretty much the same as it's been last week. Elo, 1 times all fruits, guitar plus scythe. Now you guys can understand why you're seeing a lot of soul canes. Now a lot of people are trying to offer Elo for crazy stuff like Mochi and stuff. Mochi is actually valued higher than Elo, so it's very important when you guys think about it that kind of stuff is really relevant currently. Now, Elo equals Ballhead plus ads. Elo equals Kage plus. Honestly, Elo is actually Ballhead plus ads. Like, that's actually the trade value because Elo and Qfit are the same value. Okay, if you guys look at the trades, it's going to be the same value. Same trades are happening for both things. But Ballhead is actually a little bit less than both. But, like, it's not by much. It's still more than Jester Scythe, but still less than both of those. But yeah, nonetheless, these is just what some people are trying to get for them. I don't think that's generally where it is, but it's neither here nor there. A lot of JFit for Millennium Puzzle, whatever it's called. This is a stupid trade. Don't ever do this trade. I don't think it's ever gonna pan out anyways. But a JFit for like P-Bag plus ads or Qfit Elo ads, like that's probably okay to do JFit. Next thing is Qfit. Qfit, like I said, Elo Egg or P-Bag or Paw, etc. These are kind of like the same things that Elo's kind of going for. I could have put more Qfit for Millennium Puzzles and stuff, but the thing is, it's swamped with so many of those that like every unobtainable item right now is just like, oh, this item Millennium Eye, right? And you guys can definitely see that as the trade hub is going by right now. Now moving down here, we got Wings, Wings equaling Mara, Wings equaling Tori, Wings equaling Pika. It's realistically at Magu, give or take a fruit up or down. It's not at Tori. Don't kid yourself. There's no way it's Tori. But yeah, it's like Magu, I would say. Though people will trade Pikas for it, so just be careful. Think about that. It hasn't really settled yet. That's what I'm trying to say. Haven't seen too much Cupid wands, but Cupid wand for Battle Axe for Gold Pole plus SP, Battle Axe for Shushui, which is like too much, I think. Battle Axe for Spare Fruit Bag. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I think that's fine. Now moving on to Scythe. Scythe has actually dipped a little bit. Scythe is actually just either Magu plus ads. But normally last week I think it was Pika plus ads, Tori plus ads. I think it's generally Tori and Pika. Like, that's where it's in between. Somewhere sits in between right there. Tori and Pika. You can get it for Magu. I think it's sitting somewhere in between there, though. Continuing on here, we have Jester Box. Jester Box is Book. Book is a very interesting one. I'm going to tell you guys right now that is the money item, and I'm going to explain to you guys why when we get there. Jester being a Trident and Zushi, so like Goro ad, I guess. Somewhere sitting around there. Jester Hat is comfortably at Mara. Now, if you trade Jester Hat for... So if you trade Jester Hat for Gauntlets, trade Gauntlets for... Or, yeah, actually, if you got this trade right now, if you ended up getting this trade, you gave your Gauntlets for your Jester Hat, you could have got actually a Mara this way, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I feel like Jester Hat's kind of like floating between, but I feel like it's kind of Mara. Next on the list, we have Lancer. Lancer is sitting pretty comfortably at Mara plus ads or Magu. I think that's pretty general. Now, you guys see a lot of like Ryum clothing and Shusui, which is like Goro plus ads pretty much. So that's kind of, or even more than that. But yeah, that's kind of where Lance is. Holofang comfortably at Magu or Mara plus ads. Ballhead being Tori Pika. That's pretty much where it's always been. That's pretty much where it's gonna die by the sword at right now. Next thing you can see, Anniversary Hat being Mara. I don't believe this for a second. I think it's less than that. I think it's probably a Hiei. Nonetheless, I decided to show you guys that. Shield being both like cores, which is Goro, right? So this guy's getting a little bit less value, but he wants both cores, so he's willing to make that trade. But sitting pretty comfortably at Mara. Elo Egg being as expensive as ever. We have Q-Fit and ads, Q-Fit plus Ballhead. We have Soul Cane plus Ballhead. Pretty much two unobtainable items for this item. We have more Flamingo Boats this time. So we have Tori ads, Kage. We have Millennium Eye. Now, the Fruit Book, the Fruit Journal. So some people are trading it for small fruits, right? And then some people are trading high fruits for it. So what you guys want to do is you guys want to trade yours for a high fruit and then get it back for a low fruit. You guys can see plenty of different fruits. We have Yomi, Ito, Mara, Goro, Gura, Ito, like lots of people trading for different things. Somebody even offering a Hollow Fang for it. Lots of people in this game, especially when this game comes free, this is going to be something that people are not going to realize is actually something they want. So what they're going to do is they're going to want to trade for it. And right now, people don't have this because they don't have a lot of Robux, right? So think about that. Think about that. Good item to get. All right, All-Seeing Eye. This is the big item. All-Seeing Eye gets you everything, pretty much. That's what I figured out. So All-Seeing Eye gets you Q-Fit, Flowers, Santa Hat. It gets you J-Fit, Flowers, P-Bag. It gets you... It can get you CC sometimes. It can get, like, somebody in chat said they got PCC with it. Two people yesterday, just for one All-Seeing Eye, got CC. Two separate individuals for it. So I'm telling you, this item is a crazy high value. It's not going to go down when this game comes free. It's very, very important that you guys pay attention to that. But yeah, so lots of different items you guys can see here. P-Bag plus Q-Fit they're offering for that. This guy is only wanting J-Fit plus ads, but I'm assuming it's probably big ads, so it's probably like J-Fit plus Elo Hammer, stuff like that. Next, on to Moria Scissors. Moria Scissors, obviously a pretty popular item, very interesting, good in PvP. It's sitting, you'll see a lot of like Tridents, Goros. It's sitting roughly around Goro, to be completely honest with you guys. Moria Scissors pretty comfortably around Goro. Shusui, people are trying to trade Ito for it. Probably lowballing it. These people are highballing it, so I would probably say this is also at Goro as well. Moving on, we have the gauntlets, like I said. Trading for Shusui, which I believe is Goro. Trading for the cores, which I believe is Goro. So sitting roughly around Goro. This guy is trying to trade a little bit less value for it. Next thing is Brooks Violin. This guy does not know the value of the violin. This guy is trading like Magu-ish for it, which makes sense. This guy's trading Brooks regular clothing for it. That's probably a fair trade, I think. This guy wants a Tori for it, so probably overpricing it. So it's probably around like Magu-ish, to be honest. Maybe Pika, but somewhere's around there. The only thing I saw for guitar is people offering for it, and it was Ballhead. Like I said, check the Ballhead prices to see exactly where it's sitting around. Unfortunately, we didn't find too many trades for it, but yeah. Another big crazy item right now is Soul Cane. Oh my god, is it ever a crazy value. So sitting at QFit, they're one of the people offering pretty much Ballhead for it. Ballhead Scythe for it, QFit for it, QFit ads for it, QFit. Somebody even wants the Millennium Eye for it. Like it's really going for a lot right now. Make sure you guys take a look at that. Now, the next thing, I thought Moria's costume was going to be a little bit more expensive, but I guess it's like really not worth that much. But yeah, or like Bat Swarms is just worth Moria's clothing rather. Ryuma's scarf, I saw a few of these. I forgot to screenshot them, but it was roughly around Hiei. Now, Soul King's scarf, I don't know what the heck. I did not see this coming. This item is so crazy. It's insane, the value of this thing. It's like going for like, some people want CC for it. I don't know if that's the right value though, but I know it's more than the Millennium Eye right now, so just pay attention to this. If you guys get this drop, like, you guys are rich. Congratulations. Soul King Shades, I think it's around Mara. It's kind of hard to figure this out because I see so many of this item with trades used as ads, so I'm not exactly sure. Now Moria's outfit, you guys can see pretty like interesting. I think it's probably around Hiei, to be completely honest with you. I don't think it's worth all that much. Soul King's outfit obviously is pretty strong in value. The go-to outfit right now, so it's like QFit right now, which is the same as Elo, so makes sense. Ryuma, which is sitting comfortably at Yomi. I think trading it for Shusui is probably okay too, so it's probably around there. Brooks outfit around Magu ads Pika-ish. Nothing really much to say about this. I added an extra little section here. I did fruits for you guys. So the thing is with fruits, I'm only gonna do this pretty much for this week, maybe next week, so that you guys can kind of see this, and then I'll make like a tier list after the values kind of settle down for you guys. All right, so fruits right now. Mochi is going for way too expensive right now, but I can't disrupt the food chain and say that it's not going for what it's going. So people are doing all 1 times all fruits, which is pretty much what Elo is for Mochi, right? They're doing crazy trades like Elo, Ballhead, Santa Hat for that. They're doing Millennium Puzzle plus QFit for that. They're doing Elo plus QFit plus Elo Egg. Like, this is like 4 times all fruits or 3 times all fruits. Like, if you guys get a Mochi right now, I'm just saying this right now, you guys are quite literally rich. You guys quite literally become rich in this game. So farm your fruits, get Mochi, and become rich. That's my final advice. Next thing, Yomi's kind of in a weird spot. kind of going around Hiei Ito area. Like I said, book's kind of like fluctuating too much to talk about. Yomi's also people are trying to get like Goro for it, but yeah, it's roughly around there, I think. Roughly Hiei to Goro, which makes sense. Kage is an interesting one. People are trading Tories for Kage. That was surprising to me. Like, number one, like Kage being so expensive right now, I did not think it was going to be as high value as it is. I think it's actually less value. It should be, but right now that's what the values we saw. Paw's, it looks like Kage is actually a little bit higher value than Paw, which makes a lot of sense. Next is this one is Hollow Thing plus Yomi, which is like I said, like Magu plus maybe Hiei Ito, kind of Goro, equaling this, which is probably kind of a fair trade. Tori for this, I think that's like overpricing for it. Pika for this it's probably sitting at Pika Paw, to be honest with you. I think that's where it's likely to be. But yeah. And the items we could not find is Soul King's top hat. Boys, if anybody has Soul King's top hat, I need it. I need it, boys. That's the only top hat I'm missing. Please, please, in your heart of hearts chat, in your heart of hearts YouTube, if you're watching this, I need Soul King's top hat. Please, guys, I really need this item. I need it because, boys, I've been chanting for top hats this entire time, boys, and we need to unite the top hat man with his top hat, all right? So if you guys have this and you guys are interested in trading or giving or anything of the sort, I will love you forever. Okay, so obviously we also couldn't find Brooke's normal top hat or Moria's top hat. Moria's top hat was used in ads. We just couldn't find it individually. And Moria's necklace wasn't even being traded today, so I have no idea about that. But nonetheless, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate all the support I get on these videos. Thank you guys so very much. If you guys enjoy these videos, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Come check us out here on Twitch. Watch all the videos that we do. And also, if you guys have any recommendations for anything that we should look at in the future on the list, put them in the comment section below. Put suggestions in the comment section below. Also, we're almost at 1,000 followers or members in our Discord. Make sure you guys join that because we do giveaways. We just finished our Tori giveaway, and we're going to be doing another cool giveaway very shortly. So thank you guys so much for all your support. Love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye! If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube channel, but also come follow us on Twitch. We stream Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. EST every day for about 6 to 12 hours. I'd love to see you there.